What's going on, guys? It's your boy the GCC, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the top 5 Star Wars ships that LEGO needs to make. If you guys enjoyed today's video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Now let's get into our first set. Alright guys, the first set that we're going to be talking about today is a brand new Acclamator class assault ship. Now this ship is really cool, and I'm really surprised LEGO has not made this ship yet. Obviously this was prominently featured in the Attack of the Clones movie, but also heavily in the Clone Wars. I definitely think it's a really cool ship. I mean, I just feel like it's not as heavily used as the vendor, but still pretty high up there. But anyway, not the point. So it looks like in this set you're going to be getting a bunch of awesome minifigures. So it looks like you're going to be getting an updated Clone Wars Anakin Skywalker, which I think is very appropriate for the set. It also looks like you're going to be getting a Phase 2 Captain Rex. It's definitely a great way to get him in a cheaper set other than the UCS vendor. It looks like you get ARC Trooper 5s, but obviously because we are getting him on March 1st, I would love to see maybe a different clone trooper. You could either throw, Hard Case Jesse, Top, any other 501st clone trooper out there. It also looks like you're going to be getting Sergeant Appo, which is really cool. Of course, he was, I think, featured in one episode, I want to say. Was it the Umbara arc, I want to say? But anyway, not the point. It also looks like you're going to be getting a couple of Phase 2 501st troopers, which I think is very nice. Unfortunately, they probably would have the double holes nowadays because that is what LEGO is doing to our poor Phase 2 clone troopers. But I think it's definitely a nice minifigure selection. Of course, looking at the ship, you can see the tiled off sections of the ship, which I think is really cool, but also you do have some exposed studs. So I really like how Brick's idea did that. You can see the Republic logos on the front side of the ship, and then you can see that command tower in the back. I'm sure the engines would look pretty nice, and I'm sure this ship would be able to open up so you can have your minifigures doing different stuff in there. You'd have a control station, weapons depot, whatever. I'm assuming this ship would have some spring-loaded missiles and stuff like that. I definitely could see this set probably going for $180 just because of the sheer size of the ship, and I want it to be pretty detailed, and obviously you're getting some really awesome minifigures. I definitely think this is awesome. Now let's move on to our next set. Alright guys, the next set that we're going to be talking about today is the Republic Light Cruiser. Now I definitely think this is interesting. I'm pretty sure we got Moff Gideon's, I want to say back in 2020 or 2021, but I feel like that retired pretty quickly. I mean, I know when I bought mine, I had to buy it on the secondhand market, but anyway, that's not the point. So this is the Republic version of that ship pretty much. I'm assuming it'd be very similar to the one that we got back in 2020 or 2021. Obviously with this one, you would have a little more red thrown into the color scheme, which I think is very nice. Of course, you would have those 2 turrets on top with those spring-loaded missiles. I'm assuming you would also have some stud shooters and, basic features like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure all Star Wars ships have that pretty much. But looking at the actual minifigure selection, of course, you're going to be getting an updated Obi-Wan Kenobi. I would love to see him in that Clone Wars outfit, with the clone armor, the original, back in the day type Clone Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi. So I definitely would love to see an updated version of that. Looks like you're going to be getting an updated General Grievous. Instead of the white version, I would love to see the tan version. That was kind of like the Clone Wars version back in the day. So I would love to see them bring back the tan version. It also looks like you're going to be getting Phase 2 Commander Cody. Be a great way to get Phase 2 Commander Cody in a different set. And obviously they would still have the mold because the ATTE came out, I want to say, just about 2 years now. And of course, you're going to be getting a couple of 212 troopers. The unfortunate part with the 212 troopers is that helmet marking is just really bad, and it just really throws off the 212 troopers. But anyway, I really hope LEGO would fix their mistake with that. I'm assuming this ship, you would have some interior space so you could lift off the top and you could have your minifigures on the command bridge or weapons depot or stuff like that. I definitely could see this set probably going for a nice $130, $140. This isn't as big as the Acclamator class Star Destroyer, but obviously it's still going to be a pretty decent size set, and you're getting some really cool minifigures. I definitely think this is awesome. Now let's move on to our next set. Alright guys, you know what time it is. It is time for the meme set. Of course, we have Watto on the left, and then on the right, we have Squatto. Look at those legs though. It's just honestly so funny, and I think he did an amazing job making this. Of course, Squatto, no more Watto. It's only Squatto. It's just an awesome minifigure, and I would definitely love to see this for a promo or even for May 4th. Let's see if we can get Squatto for May 4th. It's just an awesome minifigure, awesome design, and I would pay, honestly, $100 for this minifigure to be made. Now let's move on to the next set. All right, lads, the next set that we're going to be talking about today is the Harrower class Dreadnought. Now, this set looks absolutely crazy. Of course, this is from the old Republic video games, which I think is really cool, and I definitely think LEGO needs needs to make the Old Republic video games very soon. I thought they were going to, but then apparently that got like pushed back or something like that. Anyway, I just really hope they remake those games. I really want to play them very soon. But anyway, looking at the actual set, the minifigure selection looks great. Of course, you're going to be getting an updated Darth Revan minifigure, which is really cool. We haven't seen him, I want to say, since like the 2014 Polybag. I'm pretty sure that was a year, but it's just crazy to think how old he is now. So that'd be really cool to have an updated version of him. It also looks like you're going to be getting that Darth Malik minifigure. Obviously, we were getting Darth Malik on March 1st with the buildable R2-D2, so to have him in another set, I definitely think that would be nice. It also looks like you're going to be getting an updated Sith Warrior minifigure. We haven't had him, I want to say, in a good 10 or 11 years since the other Old Republic sets. It also looks like you're going to be getting a couple of Sith Troopers and then a Sith War Droid, which I think is very interesting. I definitely think that's an awesome selection of minifigures. I mean, we never really get Old Republic sets, so I'm definitely taking this lineup of minifigures. But actually looking at the Dreadnought, it looks really cool. Of course, you're going to be having some stud shooters and some sprig-loaded missiles, but anyway, other than that part of it, though, I really like how this is kind of like studded off. It's not really tiled off or anything like that, and I definitely think it just kind of gives it that rugged look, which I guess Brickset was going for. I definitely think this is an awesome ship, though, and I definitely think LEGO needs to make it. Probably have some interior space so you could fit some of your minifigures in there and stuff like that. I definitely could see this set probably going for a nice $160, $170 because it looks to be pretty decent size, but also you're getting some really awesome minifigures. But anyway, I definitely think LEGO needs to make this. Now let's move on to our next set. All right, lads, the next set that we're going to be talking about today is the Rogue Shadow version 2. I really love this set. This is, of course, based off the Force Unleashed video games. It looks like you would get 3 solid minifigures included in the set, of course, being Lord Starkiller, Jedi Ram Koda, and then, of course, Juno Eclipse in her Rebel outfit. I'm sorry if I mispronounce any of those names. I really like them. I've actually never played the Force Unleashed video games. I know you guys are probably like yelling through the screen right now, but I should play them definitely in the near future. But the set itself looks pretty decent. I definitely could see the set going for like probably $80 to $90 just because you only get 3 minifigures and the set itself doesn't look to be that big. But I would love to get maybe like one more minifigure from the Force Unleashed video games, maybe like a battle damage Darth Vader. I know we had that in the past, but anyway, that's not the point. The ship itself looks pretty decent. Of course, you would have some interior space to fit all your minifigures. It looks like those 2 side compartments would be able to flip up and you could fit all your minifigures in there and have them doing different tasks and stuff like that. You probably get some stud shooters or some flick fire missiles or something like that. But I really love this set. I just think it'd be awesome to have some more legend sets, but LEGO definitely needs to make this. Congratulations, guys. You have made it to the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I had a fun time putting it together, and I definitely think LEGO needs to make some of these awesome Star Wars ships. Shout out to Brickset Ideas and Star Wars Photoshop for making these awesome sets. I'll put a link to their Instagrams down in the description below. If you guys enjoyed today's video or you're new to the channel, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. You would help out the channel big time, and honestly, you would make my day. Also, go ahead, give this video a thumbs up. Again, I'd really appreciate it. It would help out the video big time. I know I said that a lot, guys, but it really would mean a lot. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.